One of the hardest things when moving from your home country to another country is adjusting to the culture. So in this video, I wanted to talk about 5 things that shocked me when moving from United States to Spain. The number one thing on my list is probably the most annoying, and it's pretty general all throughout Europe, and that is smoking. Cigarettes here are everywhere. It's very common for people to smoke here. I'd say at least a third of the workforce from my current job smokes cigarettes, or they roll their own tobacco cigarettes. People smoke them outside of restaurants. Even if there's no smoking indoors, they still smoke at the entrance of wherever it is. And it's completely legal, I believe. But one of the most shocking things from this aspect is the youth. In United States, while I was growing up, it was very rare to see anybody smoking cigarettes. Here, cigarettes are very normalized. Sometimes you see kids as young as 12 years old with their friends out there just rolling tobacco cigarettes. But because of the normalized tobacco culture, a lot of youth do get into smoking marijuana with their tobacco, and they start mixing it, and then they get this horrible habit of just smoking both of them. Number 2 on the list is dryers. They're very rare here, that you just don't use a dryer after washing your clothes. You actually hang it on a dryer rack. The reasoning for this is just because electricity can be expensive if you use it. But in the end, I think it's better for the clothes if you just honestly dry it in the free air. A lot of people, they either hang it outside on lines or they have dryer racks inside their houses, which is the most common, I'd say. But coming from United States, where everybody has a dryer, it was just shocking. To me, it was like, where's your dryer? It's like, we don't have one. I'm like, what? How? Yep, so it's very common to just dry your clothes on a line. Number 3 on the list is lack of AC, air conditioning. Air conditioning is so common in the United States, especially in the South, where it's necessary. Actually, in Florida, I believe it's actually illegal to have a building without an AC unit. Although, to be honest, the heat in Madrid is not as bad as I expected. I was told by everyone that I should be prepared to go through some of the worst heats ever, but honestly, without the humidity from Florida, this heat is amazing. It's actually pretty relaxing. It's dry, so it doesn't feel hot everywhere you go. And as you can see, I actually do have an AC unit right there. It's in the living room. It can be expensive to use it if you use it in any way like how we use it in the United States, where you just kind of leave it on for the majority of the day without really looking at it. This is more like if it's hot, you close all the windows, you turn it on, you cool off the room, and you just kind of turn it off after about an hour or two. Which, you know, it kind of all ties back. Electricity is expensive here in Spain, especially if you use it in the same ways that we use it in the United States. Number 4 on the list is a pretty dirty one. It's dog feces. Dog feces, dog feces, dog feces. It is everywhere that there is residential areas, but it is worse when you get out of the city center, because over there, I guess they just kind of do keep it a bit cleaner. There's more, there's more people walking around. So if they see your dog, doing his business there, you kind of feel compelled to pick it up. When you get out of the city center and you go to more just residential areas, you will see it almost in every sidewalk, every 5 feet. It is everywhere. It's disgusting. Although if you go to the nicer neighborhoods up north, not sure why, but it's just not as dirty. They're just still there, but it's not as bad. And the 5th one is water and gas. Water and gas here is super cheap. I think for 2 months of using my heater and the gas stove, it was about 34 euros that we ended up paying, 34 or 40 euros for 2 months. Here it's kind of weird. The company that we use charges the gas bill every 2 months, the electricity bill every month, and the water bills every 2 months as well. And I think for the 2 months of water, it was 24 euros. Gas and water here is actually really cheap, at least here in Madrid. All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Those were the 5 things that honestly just shocked me. There's quite a few more things, but I think those were the top 5. If you guys have any suggestions, questions, comments, or concerns, just let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more content like this, go ahead and subscribe. I have a whole series on my Moving to Madrid playlist. I cover broad topics from transportation to finding a job and to culture shocks. And if you haven't seen it already, I have a gaming side of my channel where I go through a library of games from Steam where I play them for the first time. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and check it out as well. All right, guys, till next time.